Good morning, YouTube. JT Serenity Farms prepping here. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Greg, New York Prepper. This is his gear. The 3 P's: prepare, practice, perseverance. New York Prepper. He's a few hours south of me. Workout enthusiast like myself. Long-suffering resident of New York like myself, and a preparedness guy like myself. Eventually, hopefully soon, Greg and I are going to get together and co-produce a video just to share with both our subs and spread the word. Good guy. Check out his channel, New York Prepper. And I need to give a shout out to Prepper Nurse 1. Also, long-suffering resident of New York State like myself, also a preparedness guy, lives the opposite direction from me, a few hours away. I bring him up because A, he has a pretty good, decent channel. I get a lot of good stuff from him. He's got a large following. And it occurred to me after I made my last video, Ed sits like this a lot in his cabin in front of his wood stove. And after I did it, I was like, oh my God, I'm just like Ed. So, Ed, it's a compliment. I'm not a copycat, but it does give me good light in here, and it's my favorite room. So, it's all good. Alright, today's topic. How is everybody holding up? We got so much crap going on that every once in a while you got to take a day or two off and just get away from it all. Turn off everything. I know it's hard. It's extremely difficult. I tried yesterday. Had a few things to occupy my time and distract me, so that helped. But every once in a while I'm still thinking about it. You just can't help it right now. No matter what you're doing, how enjoyable it is, you can't help but think in just a few short weeks this enjoyment or this event, hobby, whatever I'm doing will be outlawed. Our freedoms are disappearing faster than Nancy Pelosi's wrinkles. I did not think that was possible. A.G. Barr, supposedly the head of DOJ, is off somewhere hunting. I heard Steve Bannon say it this morning on the War Room Pandemic, and I've seen it on a couple Facebook posts. Here we are in the midst of the biggest treasonous, fraudulent act in the history of our nation, and the head of the DOJ is on vacation hunting. Now we have the Sidney Powell, President Trump campaign difference of opinion. She's not part of the team. Well, she sure looked like part of the team when Rudy Giuliani came out and stated the team. She has said some things which are very likely true about the 2 Georgia Republicans, in name only. Hundreds of millions of dollars, Dominion voting systems, kickbacks, trade-offs, families. I don't know what this is all about. I just wish everyone was on the same page, at least appearance-wise. I've had enough. I've had 4 years of promises, and I have yet to see anything. I am doing everything I can to keep my faith, but you got to give me something. I almost don't care about all the corruption the last 4 years, all those deep state traitors right now. Fix this. Expose it. Don't tell me you're filing this, you're filing that. I've heard it every day since November 3rd. I get it takes time. We're out of time. Alright, that got a little ranty. So what else is going on? We got vaccinations aplenty happening miraculously, coincidentally. Have you decided what you're going to do when you refuse, but yet every aspect of your life will be dictated by whether you have a vaccination, immunization, health care, digital currency, personal credit score mark? Where are you going to go? Nowhere. What are you going to do? Nothing. You won't be able to buy. You won't be able to sell. You won't be able to go get gas, go to a theater, go to a movie, go to a sporting event, go to a concert. Nothing. You will be able to do nothing. How long do you think the globalists are going to allow people like you and me who are refusing the vaccination and are considered a threat and a danger? How long do you think they're going to let us roam around free? After they're done vaccinating the idiot sheeple, then all the essential personnel, then all the people who are most susceptible to a pandemic, then they're going to start everyone who doesn't need it. How does that happen? How long do you think we have? They're already talking about mandating it everywhere, especially in New York, and the penalties that will be imposed upon me for refusing. I've mentioned before, New York State retiree, my pension and my health care can be cut off with a click of a button. I'm cashless and I'm without health care. Not to mention not being able to travel, buy, sell, anything. I will be stuck here, which I'm okay with until they decide to come for us. What are they going to do? Okay? Now, China, Xi Jinping, or whatever the ping pong, whatever the hell that commie's name is pushing for that ban the WHO or the United Nations to be in charge of a worldwide government database of everyone in the world who's been immunized and had a vaccination for COVID tracking. Yeah, the same scumbag who has instituted a national credit score in his country dictates how many children you can have, and this credit score determines whether you work, whether you drive, whether you buy, sell, anything you want to do. And he wants that worldwide. Why? Because he owns the majority of the Democrat politicians, certainly owns Pedo Joe and Camaho. If this goes completely south and that piece of shit is installed as the face, every single policy that President Trump got reversed or did away with will be instituted immediately, reinstituted. Not to mention all the additional unconstitutional acts he's going to commit. We will be done. America will be over. There will never be another election Within a few years, they will have attempted to herd everyone where they want them, into the megacities. There will be no more borders worldwide. A one world digital currency. Rules were done if this happens. And I just don't feel or see the urgency from the people who are supposedly supporting us. All I keep getting are text messages on my phone to send money, because if Georgia goes wrong, where were any one of these Republican politicians last Saturday at the mega march in Washington, where hundreds of thousands of patriots were out marching? Where was one? Not a single supposed Republican showed up in support of patriots or the president. If it had been a scumbag terrorist riot protest, the entire Democrat Congress and Senate would have been standing out there holding hands, kumbaya shit. Are you getting it? We are on our own, which means very likely if we wait, we will not get the chance to act. I don't know where this all leads, but you have a good idea, and my last video kind of gave you a good idea. Whew! But how's everybody doing? Give me some input. There's too much going on, and it just doesn't look like anybody's looking out for us anymore, does it? Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT, signing off.